If you like to DIY your home, you're in the right place. I took that route. I wanted an accent wall out of the blue, but I also wanted it done on a budget price. If you're still with me, that's good. Paint it, too messy. Wood planks, too invasive. Need easy reversibility. So I chose peel and stick wallpaper. I noticed the Property Brothers from HGTV have a line. It was affordable and I presumed a solid product if they were putting their name on it. After learning the process of applying peel and stick wallpaper, it felt like it'd be a walk in the park, but I was wrong. This shouldn't deter you from trying it. If you stick around, I'll give you some valuable tips that will hopefully make the process easier. That starts with cleaning your walls. I kind of put low effort into this using a dab of isopropyl alcohol and a little touch of water on a microfiber cloth. I figured at the least I might remove some dust and scuffs, and maybe would get better adhesion with the wallpaper. That was it for the night. The next day, the actual task was ahead of me. I was uncomfortable. I knew I had minimal margin for error. Step 2 involves drawing a plumb level vertical line. Pro tip, a bubble laser level here from Hart Tools worked as a solid option. You need to use the laser line or a pencil line to align one side of the wallpaper to ensure everything is straight. This will set you up for success when you apply the next panels. Step 3, leave the roll on the bottom of the floor and unroll it. I'm not an expert, so take this as you will. Don't start in the corner, otherwise the overlap on the side wall will probably cause you to run into the creases you see here in Bubble City. Not good. After finicking far too long, morale was extremely low. What did I get myself into? Why wallpaper? I prayed I would turn into an expert wallpaper guy for a few hours. I didn't know what to do next. Then it hit me. What would the Property Brothers do?
Between the strips. Next, we'll continue installing the paper down the walls.
I concluded we needed to take it down, regather ourselves, find a new method. Step 4, the new method, leave a small vertical gap for the corners so when it wraps around to the sidewall it's much easier to smooth. I also used painter's tape as an extra set of hands to align the bottom of the roll. I was excited. The method seemed to work until it didn't. The wallpaper crossed the plumb line and it was crooked in my eyes. I had to start over again. So I decided to draw a new plumb line because it felt right. And then I unraveled a new roll. Had to start fresh. And then the third time, we got it right. It's best to have an extra set of hands. I then measured the width in multiple locations along the wall and added an inch or so, and then cut my strip to fit the area with some overlap. Smoothing this smaller width strip was incredibly easy. Well, kind of. Using the felt squeegee, I pushed the wallpaper into the corner and sidewall and then smoothed the wallpaper on the main wall. Step 5, always buy and use a wallpaper installation kit. It makes the tedious work much easier. The best technique I found was rolling back the paper little by little and smoothing down in the center first and then working my way out all in a vertical up and down motion. Step 6 is the most satisfying. Use the non-felt side of the squeegee to really make a strong crease line and then use the squeegee as a guide with your cutting tool to make the cut. This takes some practice. I felt like I didn't do it right at first. Had to redo the cut a couple times, but eventually I got it. Pull away the paper. It's good to note that some trim areas seem to come off easier than others. This is where you start to see the fruition of your works and you're left with neat, clean lines. Very satisfying. Step 7, the most incredible and useful tip. If you get a crease line, you can hit it with a blow dryer heat and it comes apart. Just don't do it too long and move the dryer from side to side. This of course still works best when you are lifting up some of the wallpaper to release air bubbles. Number 8, don't trim too aggressively. You'll be baffled when you have a cut in your drywall. The wallpaper around your circuit cover looks the coolest, and even though you nearly regretted installing it, after it's done, you take it all in. You're proud, you're excited, you see the changes, and your vision has come to life. That idea is no longer just a vision sitting in your brain, it's a live visual, tangible, and it's done. Congratulations.